Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Before we head back to Dresden and give ourselves a little rest, I think it is time for us to do some army management, and things have changed a little bit in our army. If I go and have a look at some of these guys, you'll see that we now have 5 of 6 army size. And the reason for this is obviously we got the extra +1 to Master of Maneuver last time we played. Now, this means all of our armies, in theory, need an extra unit. So we'll need to figure out what we're doing with that. But first of all, let's get some of these armies together. So you are going to start heading down this way towards these armies, because that's where this one's going to go. That's where the Ally Battalion's going to go next. So let's head this down here, go 30 MP, and then we'll move you along. It'll take some time. Okay, right, now it's done. We'll merge into this army, which lowers our movement because the army that's merging in has already moved. And now we're strength 9, we're going to head down here. And they're just going to kind of get started. We're just going to go at it and see what they can do. I was half tempted to see whether there was a route over from this side, like from there to there, but I don't think there is. As that's one of the most annoying little connections right there. There must be something that happens eventually, but right now I'm just like, ugh. Anyway, that's fine. Hell Knights, you're heading back to Dresden, I believe. Now, we could, in theory, split up the Hell Knights and send some of the Hell Knights down to join our other squad. Like, send them right down here. I don't know if that's what I want to do, but that's an option. And the same with the Elementals. We could, in theory, split the Elementals up as well. Although they're now at 4 of 4, which I guess is, yeah, their maximum. The other option is we add something to the Hell Knights. We have a look at too small. Yeah, I think the Hedge Knights are probably going to be the ones we send down. Yeah, I would think that seems like the best idea. Let's create a new army. How do we do this? It's that one, new army. Okay. So the Hedge Knights, which are this one, let me check that we have no more to buy. We have no more to buy. We're just going to send them down to join the other army. Like all the way down here. That didn't quite work as I imagined it would. Right, there we go. So you're going to head all the way down there, and we'll just get them to join in. Mainly because they're the largest other one that we have, and we'll just get other ones as we can. I guess we'll just buy mercenaries. That's probably our answer. Anyway, that's fine. Your max strength, or your max size. Oh, I think that's because we put a general who could only deal with 3 units on a 4-unit army. So now she's technically allowed to have the number of units that she had all along. So it doesn't really do very much for us. Okay, cool. Too small is actually still fairly strong. I'm guessing that these guys are pretty strong. We can actually check it here. Actually, those guys aren't strong. It's the Cavaliers. It reckons that 6 Cavaliers is 5 strength. That's crazy. Okay. Anyway, so that's them done. Let's have a look in here. And we have a new decree. I know we have a new decree because I already checked, even though it doesn't say. Mount training. So this one actually only takes 10 days to solve, and it gives us the Swift Mount feat. Some of these ones that take a lot of days to solve, I've realized are actually going to be very useful for us because we have the ability to knock everything forward 8 days. So that's going to be pretty fun. Yeah, if I do that here. So I say it's 1 times mythic rank. So if our mythic rank goes up, we can do even better. Like, if we were to get to mythic rank 10, say, we could finish that thing in one day, which would be quite useful, I think. So, yeah, those buffs I think are going to start stacking and be quite good for us because we can do more than the usual army can. Anyway, we've done all of that, and we have 2 options now. We can either head down here and try and get to the Inlookable Prison or Valley of Temples, or we can head back to base and rest. And I think we're going to head back to base right now. And the other thing that we want to do is this thing right here, the Castle of Desires. If I go back into this one, we'll see that our Outpost to Bastion expansion is only 5 away. What I think we're going to do is, in 5 days, we're going to upgrade it to the next level. We're then going to upgrade it to the next level. We're going to buy a ton of stuff, including a teleporter, and just have that be a little setup for us down there. But we don't need to do anything with it right this second. Anyway, Dresden, enter. And straight to the Citadel, I think. There's no reason to do anything else. And then we can rest. And we should then get some things finishing, which will be nice. Once it, gets there. It's taking a little longer, so it might be that we're jumping directly into a cutscene. Or into somebody coming in to talk to us. There we go. As I said. Greyboar. So this must be the end of his quest. Greyboar looks very serious. He speaks quietly, as if he doesn't want to be overheard. Commander, you and I need to go to a very important meeting. I'd like to tell you more, but I'm afraid I can't give you any further details. You'll just have to trust me. We need to go to the Dry Crossroads. It's not far from Dresden. But you and I will have to go alone. No one else is allowed at this meeting. Let me know when you're ready to travel. I can assure you that this meeting is very important. Greyboar gives you a sly wink and mouths silently. It will be interesting. What's this meeting about? Greyboar shrugs. I can't tell you that. You'll just have to trust me. This is a matter of great importance. Greyboar coughs loudly into his fist, and his fingers swiftly form a series of gestures used by thieves, assassins, and other silent hunters. His message is clear. Danger. Arm yourself. Is this meeting really that important? I wouldn't have bothered you with it otherwise, Commander. I cannot give you any further details because this meeting must be kept secret, but trust me, it is important. He glances around warily, tugs on his earlobe, and you recognize the coded signal. It's used by criminals and other killers to mean danger. Others are listening. Why can't we meet in Dresden? I'm worried about prying eyes and curious ears. It'd be difficult to arrange a secret meeting in a city. I think it's time for us to leave. Greyboar smiles slightly. There's an eager gleam in his eyes. Yes, I think so, Commander. It'll be a long trip, but I'll try to keep you entertained with small talk. The dwarf's eyes shine with anticipation. His cryptic smile speaks volumes. There's clearly something he wants to tell you. Interesting. So travel to the Dry Crossroads of Greyboar. Oh, while we're doing this, there's one thing I want to do, because we haven't done it yet. The Blessed. The girl went into the abyss to preach of goodness, but the word she spoke on Golarion lived on, spreading by word of mouth and bringing those who had strayed back to the path of good. Her power turned out to be capable of compelling not only mortals to repent of their misdeeds, but demons as well, creatures thought to be made of pure evil. Who could have imagined, listening to the words of the barefoot urchin in the streets of Canabras, that soon she would be hailed as a saint, and her words would spread all over Golarion and beyond to other planes? Cool. Right. We'll head this way, and I don't really know why I'm walking. We're just going to rest. That was the long and short of it. We do want to get one of these. We probably want to make yet another Scroll of Resurrection. If we can. Scrolls of Resurrection are very good because they don't give us negative levels. Lowering that didn't actually change the ingredients, does it? No. Well, we might as well just have like a really high level one then. Sure. Go for it. 9 hours, I think, puts us into the next day as well. I get it, but how could anyone get involved with a half-cat, half-spider abomination who hates you every day? Or did you think you were special? Okay, it's Woljif talking about Wendoog to Lan. Wendoog wasn't always like that, while she pretended not to be. You should already know this. Some people are capable of doing anything to survive. Ooh, just calling him out a little bit there. Although I suspect maybe you could have got that one before he abandoned you at the Lost Chapel. I don't know if we have anything to sell. I think I'm happy to leave that. Let's go over here and have a look at our Crusade affairs. Right. And then let it load. And these are still a little bit off. We're a couple of hours off. What was this one? Ghostly Pathways. I do want that to trigger as soon as possible, but I think we'll be fine. Where's the Dry Crossroads? Oh, up here? I guess we maybe get to it by going there and then past. Okay. That's not too bad. Right. And he said it should just be us two, which means that we have to go in fairly unbuffed, which is a worry. However, the two party members who have to go in unbuffed are next to invincible. So this should be fine. Like, it's probably two of our individually strongest party members. Like, if you were to say which party member should go on a one-on-one fight, like, us and Greybor are pretty high on the list.
Let us be off.
Alright, area exit. There we go. Although, we are going to have issues walking there. It did say it has to just be us two. Previously, though, when it said that, it has lied to us, so... Anyway. Let's quick save. We're not on a new day, so nobody needs to move. Let me just check our camp here. Yeah, we need somebody on camouflage. That'll be Greybor. Hey, good that we gave him that stealth skill, huh? Right. And then... That remembers it, right? Yeah. Then we want to head... I'm going to quick save and move up this way. If it's this way, I'm just going to reload. Because honestly, there's no way to tell which direction we should have gone. Right, there we go. As I said, if it's the wrong way, I'll just reload. Although that one... Yeah, I need to try that again. I think we might have gone the right way. Let's head up this way. There's a 4-way. So I think this is the one I'm looking for. Not awfully clear. We're not fatigued, which is nice. Let's enter. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so hopefully it also gives us time to buff. Because we're not completely unbuffed, because we have buffs as well. Oh, actually it's just Greybor. Oh. Okay. Many stories start with a clandestine meeting, just as many end that way. Greybor has asked the commander to meet him somewhere alone, but has refused to share any more details. Should the commander trust her companion? Well, I hope so, because we are him. Hello. An outsider. Kill him. He's with us. You're late, Greybor. Okay. A group of thugs block your path. They are armed and look like they're ready to fight. The leader faces you with his hands on his hips. We didn't think you were going to show, but you wouldn't do that to us, would you, Greybor? Where's the target? I know you're a professional, but I've never worked with you before, so listen up. I'm watching you. No funny business or I'll make you bleed. Got it? Greybor's not the type to be, like, so aggressive. He'll stick to business. The target is on our way, just as promised. The leader relaxes slightly and gives a nod of satisfaction. His tone no longer sounds hostile. You're a dwarf of your word, I respect that. We're sick of sitting around in these woods, and she, he pauses for emphasis, was getting antsy too. I hope your friends won't get cold feet when it's time to act. Don't you worry about my bunch, not our first hunt. As long as the target's where it's supposed to be, they'll do what they've been told. Is she here now? Probably. You know she doesn't like to show up too early. She's smart, wants to scout out the area first. I respect that. Once we've cornered the target, she'll be here. Or not, it's impossible to tell with her. Is everything ready? Now, just wait a minute. She said that you'd be in charge of all the preparation. She told us to wait for your arrival and follow your instructions. So why don't you scout out the area and figure out what needs to be done? We'll need at least 3 places for the crew to hide, and we'll need a good location for our archer as well. That trail over there bothers me. Makes it too easy for our target to escape. He points to a trail that branches off from the road and disappears into the woods. You'll need to see if there's a way to block that path somehow. I'll go scope out the area. Go ahead, boss. We'll just sit here and await your orders. Okay, so we're plotting to kill ourselves? Let's try this one. This rock is an excellent hiding place and will provide good cover against ranged attacks. Okay. Thick bushes would provide ample cover for an ambush. These trees can hide more than a solitary hunter. They could conceal an entire wagon. This tree there's a large crack in the trunk of this tree. A few well-aimed blows would cause it to fall and block the trail. Okay. What else do we need to find? Good position for a marksman. Well, it's going to be up on the ridge somewhere. Like, probably back here. I guess not. My bad. I guess marksmen don't like being up on the ridge. How about this ridge over here? This would be a good place for... Yeah, this one's a good one for a marksman. This is a suitable position for an archer. Overlooks the entire area. Right, I'm happy. We've done it. Hello. Your archer should take up position on the hill. Actually, let me go have another look around. Maybe there's some other places you can find that are less obvious. I'm guessing not, but I still want to have a look. What about this hill? Like maybe there's some bad places you can place them deliberately? I don't think so. What about over here? There's a lot over here. Nothing which actually has any value, but there's a lot over there. Okay, cool. I think we're ready. I'll just quick save and then do it. Right. Let's go. Archer should take up position on the hill. Sounds good to me. The leader turns to one of his henchmen and mutters, "What are you just standing around for? Get your ugly mug up on that hill." The ugly mug grabs a bow, deftly checks the bowstring and quiver, then strolls off nonchalantly in the direction of the hill. Place your crew in the bushes along the road, behind those trees, behind that huge boulder. Can do. Those are some good locations, nice and hidden. Can't see them from the road. The leader turns to his henchmen and calls out in a commanding voice, "Alright, stop sitting around on your asses. Go where you're told and lay low. I better not hear or see any of you. There's a damaged tree by the trail. We need to chop it down and block the path." "That's not a bad idea. We'll block the path so no one can get through." "Guess we're set then. Time to lay low. You know your stuff, Greybor. Can't fault your decisions. You made some good calls. I can respect that." Oh, hopefully he's not actually trying to kill us. That would be bad. Now, killer. What do you mean we're dead? Everything's ready. Now we just have to wait for the main character to appear on the stage. What? We're dead? Seems unlikely. Oh, we're actually tied up, and here's Hepzibah. Or actually, Horzala. Oh yeah, because Hepzibah is dead. Oh, Horzala was the one who was at the Assassin's Guild. Well, that all lines up. This is the first time you have seen Horzala in person. She gazes at you triumphantly. "You're not as smart as everyone thinks," she gloats mockingly. "You've walked straight into the trap set by your own associate." "Well done, Greybor. You've lured the commander into our trap just as you promised. I must admit, I'm surprised. I thought it'd be more difficult." "Did you expect anything less? As I said, when I take a job it gets done. You wanted the commander and I brought her to you." Okay. Yoz, why are you here? Do you really want to kill me? It's not like he had any choice in the matter. Horzala crows triumphantly. This half-wit belongs to me, and so does his guild. After you killed Hepzibah, Baphomet gave me back my power. I was restored to my rightful place, and Yoz, who once considered himself my master, became my property. She cracks her knuckles, causing the former leader of the Assassin's Guild to cower in fear. Yoz desperately tries to save face. He forces on a smile. I'm sorry, but the bounty on your head was just too tempting. I couldn't resist. You don't like Horzala? Why don't we kill her together? There's a flash of interest in Yoz's eyes, but it fades immediately. He looks at Horzala regretfully and shakes his head. I never bet on the losing side. I thought we got along well. Why do you want me dead? Horzala's voice rises triumphantly. Father will see how wrong he was about me. He'll reward me with his favor when I present him with your head. I'll be the greatest of Baphomet's daughters once more, and that half-mortal upstart Vorlesh will crawl on her knees before me. I'll rout the armies of the Lady in Shadow, and they'll cut down Deskari's lackeys and take his army for myself. Once that's done, it'll be your turn, Crusaders. I'll make you kneel before the Lord or beasts. It's very brave of you to appear in person. I applaud your courage. I wanted to personally witness your demise, Horzala snaps angrily. Do you think I'm scared of you? Ha! You have no idea how powerful I am. Hepzibah was nothing compared to me, and now my father has freed me from those accursed seals. I am no longer bound. I am Baphomet's daughter, the strongest of his offspring. I've reclaimed my rightful place, and now I will destroy you. Greybor, you betrayed me? The guild I joined, with your consent I might add, asked me to do a job. They offered me a sizable reward, and our partnership has been less than satisfactory. Wait, has it? So I'm breaking our contract. Oh, and you're about to be killed by my new employers. I instructed Greybor to lure you here, and he's performed his task admirably. You will not leave this place alive. When Horzala's back is turned, Greybor casts a triumphant, spiteful glance in her direction. So he's pretending to be on the other side. What were we gonna say? Whoever you serve is your choice, and you've clearly made it is so good, if he is on our side. I'll accept jobs and take contracts, but only if they benefit me. As I'm sure you've noticed, I'm the only person I serve is myself. Maybe we can talk things through and solve our disagreements peacefully. There's no need for violence. Ha, how amusing. Are you going to fall on your knees and beg for mercy? Give her a good beating before you finish her off. Greybor smirks ominously. To count on Greybor's sincere loyalty, a person must be an equally skilled killer who shares his cynical views on life, placing a low price on the lives of others but prizing gold and freedom. It won't be easy for them to carry out that order because they themselves are already dead. Commander, now! Okay, so we are cynical enough for him. Pulling a whistle decorated with runes from his pocket, the dwarf brings it to his lips and produces a high-pitched trill. Oh, they were all dead, huh?
We will be victorious!
Well, this is better than it was a second ago. Let's turn on that. Turn on those. Turn on those. Do I want to start buffing? Probably too late to start buffing, huh? I think we probably go for a Dispel Magic Greater. Nice, we did manage to dispel some things like Freedom of Movement and Death Ward and True Seeing. Mind Blank as well. Okay, you know what I should have done? I'll do that next turn. I should have used our other ability. The one that we never use because it will remove all debuffs. Where is it? Zone of Premeditation. Wait, not that one. Embodiment of Order? No. Which one was it? They might not even be on this level. Level 5? Ah, there we go. Zero State. Yes. I should have used Zero State. I'll use it next turn. Okay. He lost some con, which is very not okay. And a level. I kind of hate all the negative things going to Greybor right now. Hopefully he lives. I mean, he's got his last stand, if nothing else. Yeah, Greybor. You really have nothing but, like, the ability to keep attacking, so do so. So how big is Zero State? It's big enough. There we go. Everybody has been knocked down, including Greybor. What happened to Greybor? What did we even dispel on him? I don't remember him having any buffs. So how did he get dispelled? So we dispelled literally everything. We dispelled Dazzled. And wait, we dispelled Enforcing Gaze? I didn't even know we could do that. There we go. Well, that's good to know that we could do that. Also didn't dispel from... Oh no, I did... Wait. Did I dispel from us? Maybe. I don't know if we did or not. I don't think we did. We do Shift 3. That did give him some buffs, apparently. Okay. And then move in. This is fine. Most people are stunned right now, including Greybor. He's back, as are we. Alright. I don't think Aeon's Bane is going to do anything. Let's do Relativity. So that should have slowed them, except it didn't. Okay, Aeon Bane. Hey, we got some more potential... Oh no, that didn't actually dispel anything again. Okay. Well, that was a fun turn. We can dispel last... We can dispel last stand. That's... okay. I didn't know we could dispel last stand. That's very useful information. Right. So, use Zero State on turn 1. Don't use it on any future turns because we'll be very upset. Okay. Unless it's a hidden buff that we dispelled. Anyway, this won't take very long because we just go, like, through the motions. Yeah, there we go. Chaotic answer. Right.
We will be victorious.
Want to move in and then use Zero State, ideally. Nice miss. Okay, that's better than last time. So what is Zero State's range? It's there. Can I move... If I move 30 this way... That should be fine. Activate that. Then... we want to use Zero State. And we'll do buffs next time or after this. Cool. Yeah, we'll do buffs next time. So you're now there to do the negative level, but that's okay. Greyboar, kill the one who's alive. Okay. Now, we walk in here. Just get a couple of those on. Followed by buff, buff, buff. We've now used everything. And now we attack you.
Forward.
Not much damage, but I'll take it. Oh, I should use my shield buff next turn as well. I don't know what... I think it's probably a free action to use it. Kill. Nice. Nice attack opportunity. Greyboar has his last stand this time, which is good. Shield buff. It's going to be a standard action. I feel less into it. Let's do a speed buff. Aeon's Bane. Didn't really seem to do anything of any, like, real effect. And then, like, chill. Our army of skeletons are going to activate this turn. Go wild. If any of them hit, I'll be I'm just going to say be truly amazed. That one hit a couple of times. Okay. Mark. They attack the other one. I only marked so that we would have the mark on when we switch to attacking that one. Okay. Could use this to give us some damage reduction, and I think it's a sensible move. Right, now I'm going to share... I'm actually going to switch to healing, and then I'll share my buffs next turn.
I'm wounded.
Okay. They're attacking. Can't quite get in there. What if I raise my base speed? Still doesn't quite get me in there on the turn I want to be in here. Let's make this one my quarry. Then move in behind. Right. Share buff. So we're sharing the healing. Then thinking I want to use this, which will also hit Greyboar. Cool. And then I don't have anything else for my free action, but that's okay.
I won't give up.
We got hit. We have last stand, so I'm really not worried about this combat. I just want to make sure Greyboar lives. And as long as she's targeting me, it doesn't matter. Greyboar, attack. There we go. Rosala is curled up on the ground in anguish. She slams her fist down angrily. This isn't how it's supposed to end. Why? Why are you so damn strong, mortal? Shortly, you little worm, you betrayed me. Or Shorty, you little worm, you betrayed me. If you had done what I asked, I would have given you everything you'd ever wanted. I value my reputation more than anything you could offer me. You can rant and rave as much as you want, but you're not going to change my mind. Greyboar turns to you and gives you a business-like nod. Well done, Commander. I admit, I was worried that you would deviate from our plan and reveal your full strength. Yes, I definitely wasn't doing everything in my power to win. Totally not. We needed Horzala to believe that victory was in her grasp, so that she would reveal herself, and your little spectacle was quite convincing. Greybor, why don't you tell Horzala how we outwitted her? Greybor speaks slowly and deliberately as he fills his pipe. You see, Horzala, you made 3 mistakes. Your first mistake was sending your agent in Dresden to give me the assignment to bring the commander's head instead of summoning me to Lucianira. In doing so, you made it clear to me you have people in Dresden, so that some of them might be part of the commander's inner circle. Therefore, the commander and I kept this plan a closely guarded secret. We didn't want you to find out about it. As for your second mistake, you underestimated just how much I value my reputation. Under different circumstances, I would have gladly taken this assignment, but I'm not going to tarnish my good name. When the commander and I were on our way here, we had plenty of time to discuss the details of our plan. I would pretend to carry out the assignment, and the commander would pretend that she was trapped. We knew you could not resist the opportunity to savor your triumph personally. I just had to play my part convincingly when I helped her set up the ambush, and the commander had to fight at half strength so she wouldn't immediately destroy your lackeys, and you fell for it. You threw caution to the wind and revealed your presence. Remember how I said you made 3 mistakes? Your third mistake was turning your back on this shorty. You shouldn't have come after me. I think we just kill her. I think Greybor will approve. Rosal arrives on the ground and howls hysterically. I hate you! Oh, how I hate you all! I think we're done here. One of these nights, we should meet up at the tavern to celebrate. Drinks are on me.
This is my line of work.
Okay. And we get all this loot! Ho ho! Love it. And then we can also grab this loot over here. If we go up the top, maybe. Or it's impossible to get, that's the other option. It's impossible to get. Well, hope they didn't have anything good on them. Now, in terms of healing you, does restoration remove a negative level? Yes, okay, so you should be fine. It'll also get rid of your con damage. Right, so Greybor should now be okay. He is. We got out of that fairly unscathed. Right. Quick save, and to the world map we go. And I have now learned that zero state... Oh, there we go. That's how we get the loot. We get it when we leave. I forgot about that. But yeah, zero state is so strong it can dispel buffs that shouldn't even be dispellable. That's very impressive. Like Last Stand, I'm fairly certain should not be under dispel, but that's okay. Right, before we head back, it's a new day, so let's get these things done. So we now have the Stone of Ghostly Pathways. To upgrade, the Stone of Ghostly Pathways that was obtained by the Crusaders has piqued the interest of Sarkorian shamans, scholarly wizards, and the priests of Norgabur alike. All of them are asking to be allowed to borrow the relic for their rituals, and it's up to the commander to decide whose request will be satisfied. So, this one we get a ring. While wearing this ring, whenever the attacker is fighting defensively and lands the first attack in this condition, the enemy is pushed 10 feet away and is not prone for 1 round, without a save. That's pretty good, but I think we can leave it. Planar Navigator. This ring improves the wearer's summoning abilities. All summon spells of 6th level and lower are maximized as if using the maximized spell feat. What does a maximized summon do? I have no idea what maximized summon would do. Anyway, the wearer also gains +1 insight bonus to attack rolls against outsiders. All variable numeric effects of the spell modified by this feat are maximized. Saving throws and opposed rolls are not affected, nor spells without random variables. Oh, wait a second. Okay. I know what this is talking about. So when summon monster has a random number of summons, that's what would be maximized. Okay, so it's useless for us. And then this one, Clemency of Shadows. You activate this ring to create an almost transparent silver lining that connects all party members in a 30-foot area. While in this state, you share an unbreakable bond. While under this effect, all party members get an additional attack of opportunity per round. That's pretty good. If an attack of opportunity was a critical hit, the enemy is staggered. If one of the party members falls unconscious, a giant spider is summoned to fight alongside you for 3 rounds. What a weird final effect. Okay. I think I like this one. The Spider Ring. The priests of Norgabur brought the Stone of Ghostly Pathways back under the guardianship of their deity. Norgarbur was pleased that the Longstone relic was returned to his custody. Nice. Fire Elemental's creation is now available once we finish Royal Conscription. The most important thing here is to get strengthening diplomatic connections, because that allows us to do another diplomacy thing, which might then, in turn, allow us to jump to the next diplomacy one instantly. Who knows? Anyway, that's good, and that will give us diplomacy 8, which is, I'm imagining, going to be another large buff. Now, we don't have a teleport back to Dresden yet. Why would I go back in here? Okay, right. So we don't have a teleport back to Dresden, so we're going to have to walk. Before we do that, however, our army should be available, right? Yeah. So you're going to go down here. You take 44 MP. Now, we could merge up then attack. I'm actually going to do something different. Actually, we can't even. We could merge up and then attack. I'm going to do something different. I'm just going to attack, and then these guys can join in when they reach us. Right, you're going to head down here. What did we just discover? Oh, Forgotten Secrets. Ooh, that's where we can solve puzzles. Nice. Okay. I think we go down here, and then we can go into this army. Yeah. Quick save. And we'll just charge our way in. This army is not very strong. Yeah. Cool. I think we're ready. So which one am I killing? I'm going to kill them because they get a turn. Like, they get a turn first, basically. You're going to move forward. I'm happy to take that fight. You're going to attack in here. Twice. Very nice. 3 times. Love it. And you are going to attack in here. I could have done a stun, probably should have. I can still do a stun. Okay, Overwhelming Shout. Nice, and then you can attack here. They skip their turn. We'll shoot them. And then you get to attack. That doesn't bother me too much. And hit. And stun. And hit. And then shoot. Yes, this army's doing fine without the Hedge Knights for just now. There we go. We lost 2 paladins, but we got them back. Not really a big deal. Baphomet's demons spared no effort in breaking the stones of this solid rock. It wasn't until after the Crusaders finished them off and examined the mountain that they finally realized the reason for the determination. There is a vein of mithril in these rocks, a rare and extremely valuable metal. Hey, daily income is up by 300 points. Nice. This one looks even weaker than the last one. Yes, except they're immune to fire, so it's probably meant to stop you just fireballing them. Okay. They just had a turn. I'm kind of worried about you. I'm worried about them doing a breath attack. I'm not worried about the salamanders. I'll just shoot these guys. Monks move forward. Gonna move here. Gonna move here. Gonna move there. And probably just turn on the defense and wait. Okay. Well, that's not good. More worried about salamanders than I was a second ago. Kill them. Nice. And attack. Not a problem. You're dead. The fort is ours. Huzzah. There we go. These battles are fairly easy, I'd say at this point. We're pretty strong. A demon who reigned here worshipped neither Baphomet nor Deskari. With the help of his minions, he had built himself a little fort to be used as a base to mistreat many captured mortal slaves. Okay, and now we can see everything that's in this section. Demon army to the south. Demon army to the north. Oh, we have an upgrade. Defensive training 1. +2 to bonus to DC. All units in the army have a +2 bonus to AC per level of this feat. That's not bad. +2 to damage. Again, not bad. Infirmary size or power. I'll take offensive training. We're mostly all about the archers doing damage, so, you know, they can do more, that would be great. Right. Okay, they go first. That's only minorly worrying. Shoot. Shoot. Just try and clear out some enemies. You're going to go here. I'm going to try and block them off. I don't know if this is going to work, though. You're probably going to die, if I had to guess. Although, these guys are dead, so maybe not. And if you go there, that might block them off from our archers. Although we might just kill them. There we go. Well, that was good. Oh, I'm guessing that our dwarves are going to do a lot more damage now, because we just effectively gave them a +2 to every one of the 500. So that means that we got an extra 1,000 damage or something each hit, right? A pack of plagued beasts had settled in what remained of an ancient war camp. As one Crusader bard told it, the camp likely belonged to warriors who followed Areelu into battle against the demonic invasion around 300 years ago. After clearing the camp, the Crusaders collected everything of value and left, so we got material points. Cool. Bear Maw's Shrine. Okay, so we could head up and fight that one. Gonna head down and fight this one. Let's head up and try and fight the other level 9 one. Up here. Stop. Stop. Okay, or don't. Do what you like, I guess. Right. What did you just do? You just dominated my strongest unit? Is there a way that I can fix that? No. Okay, overwhelming shout. Here. They both saved their fortitude saving throws. Yikes. Okay. Attack. Attack. Twice. Run. Nice teleport. Really cool. Okay, this is fine. Hey, don't shoot me. That's not okay. Right, turn on more defense. Give us a bless, maybe? Prayer? Did my marksman have to roll a save before they... I don't think they did have to roll a save before they shot us. No. Yeah, let's go for prayer. Okay. And then attack. You're gonna attack this one. Killed it. Nice. You could attack. Might even be a good idea. Lay on hands is apparently a swift action. Do I believe it? Yes. Okay, attack. You killed one. Then you are going to go defensive and attack this one as well. Okay, lots of damage. We're still okay though. Hey, we got these guys back. That's all that matters. Right. Go over here and hit. And then, I don't know, kill the ones in front of you. Just to remove them from the fight. Hit. And hit. That's fine. Kill. Okay. Was minorly worried for a second there when they took the archers, but it turns out we can live for a couple of turns without them. Especially as they shot our tanky units. In a torn tent that served as the command base of the defeated unit, the soldiers find several notes with instructions from some influential demon of the Threshold Fortress. After studying them carefully, the officers drew a number of important conclusions on the demon's tactics. Whether these conclusions are correct or not, that remains to be seen in the battles to come. Okay, cool. And there's nowhere we can go from there. Down this way. Cool, and that's as far as we can go. Right, you're chilling there. Do we have any more we can recruit? No. Okay. So you'll chill there. You're fine. Hell Knights. I'm going to send you to Lost Chapel for just now. Once you get a little bit stronger, we'll send you out. Elementals can chill there. This demon, that Crusader army's moved as far as it can go. Right. Dresden, we're going to walk back. We are going to get fatigued. That's just something to accept. Evade. Cool. We passed the stealth check. That's all we needed to get. Hey, we got fatigued. But it doesn't matter because we reached Dresden, which means that we can rest. Let's go to the Half-Measure Tavern and get Greyboar's thing done. And then that'll be the end of his quest. Which will be good. Although his quest was an interesting line. Although it basically just came down to we paid him money and we didn't, mess him around. But that's okay. Sometimes the companion doesn't need to have, some tragic backstory. You can just be like, I like money. And that's about it. I like money and people who tell me the truth. Hey, Greyboar.
Is that the commander who entered the lair of assassins unafraid, wreaking havoc and personally murdering everyone in sight? Why, yes, I think it is her. Well, beer is on me today, just like I promised.
Can I expect more attempts in my life?
There, of course, but he no longer has weapons like Horsala's Assassin's Guild at his command. And the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth are no match for them. I don't think you need to be wary of any more attacks.
Have you ever been tempted to betray me?
Well, maybe a little, perhaps. But I never violate the terms of my contracts. Justice, villainy, loyalty, treachery. All these words carry no meaning for me anymore, but my reputation. For that, I will put my life on the line.
Okay. I suppose I did also forget, he does also have reputation as one of the things he likes. Not just, tell him the truth and giving him money, which were basically the two reasons why he stuck with us. But, yeah, reputation. You've proven that you always keep your word. Your reputation is well deserved.
Did you ever have any doubts about me, Commander?
Thank you for remaining loyal to me.
It's not about loyalty. It's just business, and... But perhaps you are right about that. I like you. I rarely say that to people, and almost never to my employers. But here we are. I enjoy traveling with you, and I would have felt regret if you had died. Apparently our adventures together have made me overly sentimental.
Just know that I think highly of you.
Same goes for you. I never regretted getting involved with you, even though the whole thing seemed like a utter failure at times.
Have you ever thought about what you're going to do when this war is over?
They say that the Assassin's Guild of Elutionera, of which I pride myself of being a member, has recently lost its leader. I, on the other hand, have been honing my demon-slaying skills to perfection over the past few months. When this whole thing with the Worldwound is over, I'll return there and try to become one of the aristocrats of Elutionera. That is what they call themselves, if I remember correctly.
An interesting choice.
I will reside there in luxury, bathe in the gossip about my notorious misdeeds, and take assignments from the Crusaders at a hefty discount. If the demons are trying to occupy our Golarion, why shouldn't we mortals repay them by occupying a part of their realm?
Well, I'm just saying, if you go to their realm, it'll be good for a little bit, and then I'm going to have to zap you because you're in the wrong place. That's my new thing, zapping. That's why this entire tavern is filled with no people. It's because we zapped them. Anyway, have you ever thought about quitting the assassination business?
Now? Quite the opposite. My career is booming at present. First, I have an opportunity to work with you and participate in a truly fascinating adventure, which is going to lift my reputation to new heights. Second, I've just joined a very formidable Assassin's Guild. There is a lot more for me to achieve as a professional, and I will only start thinking about retirement and the peaceful life of a commoner when I'm past my prime. Anyway, fortune doesn't favor those who think too much about tomorrow instead of living in the present. Right now, I'm fighting the Worldwound under your command. As for what happens next, we'll just have to see.
Wait. Did he ever mention having a daughter? I don't remember. I don't know. To be honest, let's just think about it. Well, I'm not going to say you have a daughter, ... because I don't really remember it, so it must not have come up more than once. So it's probably not a big deal to him. I'm going to say you were born to kill, don't abandon your calling. And here's my logic for it, right? We want people to do what is in the natural order of things. And he, as far as we can tell, is in this correct place in the natural order as a killer. That's what he does. He goes around killing people and he's really good at it. Naturally good, you might say. So in my view, that's fine. If he goes and causes chaos in the Lucian era, then he's just following what he should be doing. So, yeah. You were born to kill, don't abandon your calling.
Thank you for your kind words. I was starting to think that you would say something like, "You are well past your prime, old man. It's time to retire." No, my time is far from over.
I'm glad we had this talk.
You know, Commander, I've always thought that I was a loner by nature. I don't like people. I don't give a damn about them. They don't give a damn about me. And that's how it's always been since I met you. But you are an exception to all the rules. It is completely wrong for a hired blade to have any kind of personal affection for a client. But I do. Whatever lies ahead, I will never regret going on that dragon hunting mission with you. Surprised to hear such words from an assassin, Commander.
I have nothing else to say.
In that case, let this story become a good memory of how we cheated death itself.
And with that, we have finished his quest. We are done with it.
Let us be off.
And we should be able to, in his character, if I go to the right one, we should be able to see it being done. The price of loyalty. I like the little drawing there of him just chilling out while she is very mad in the background. The Assassin's Guild in the Lucian era has lost its leader, and Greybor has proven that his spotless reputation is more than deserved. However, it's possible Greybor was motivated not simply by professional etiquette, but a genuine like of the commander. After all, even a cynical hired killer can make a friend. Nice. Now, I'm wondering whether that could have changed based upon that final conversation. Like, whether you could have been like, nah, it's time to leave and become a crusader, and then maybe he gets swayed, or something to that, or time to retire and he gets swayed. Maybe that changes what it says, but hey, we really don't need to worry about that because I think that this was the correct ending for our Greybor. Anyway, thank you for watching. Next time we're going to rest, no doubt be chucked directly into a diplomatic meeting, and then we'll see where things go from there. So thank you for watching, see you next time, goodbye.